Okay, welcome back to another video of Amelie Art, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make these paper flower things. So the things you'll need is construction paper. Well, you could use regular paper, but construction paper works best because it's colorful and thick, which is what we need it for. And then we have scissors and a hot glue gun. And then if you want, you could use like glitter and stuff or markers to decorate the flower. So let's get started. So first you're gonna choose some colors. I'm gonna do yellow. You could do more colors. I'm just gonna do two for now. You could do yellow, or I'm gonna do yellow, and I'm gonna do blue because those are my two favorite colors. So I'm gonna put this in an up view now so you guys can see it better, and yeah. So first I'm gonna pick what color I'm gonna want for the middle, and I'm gonna fold it like this. So fold like that, and then fold again. You could fold it other way. I just need it to fold until it's 4 equal pieces. Then you're gonna want to just make sure that you have your scissors, and it'll be easy to cut. So the color that you do for the middle is gonna be only one piece like this, okay? So I'm just gonna cut like this. Until it doesn't have to be perfect because you're not going to really notice the cutting. So I'm just going to go ahead and fold the blue and do the same thing. And now I went ahead and I folded the blue and did the same instructions that I did for the yellow. And you could do more pieces, but I usually just do 3. So what I like is that if you save the scraps, you don't have to throw them away. You just save them and you can make a flower, but it's like the opposite, so blue in the middle. So I'm gonna do that later in this video. So you have 3 of the color that you want for the petals. You could do different colors like I said in the beginning of the video. And yeah, oh no. So yeah, so now I'm gonna show you what you first do. So first, you could choose what color. Well, I'm going to start with the middle because it's like the main part. Well, not the main part, but yeah. So you want to see what side of the color is brighter, and you just need to remember. So the other side is kind of like it has a part sticking up, which kind of makes it rough. So that's how you know. And then this side is kind of like more smooth. So, but it doesn't really matter. Just sometimes the inside and outside of the color are brighter than each other. So you're going to start cutting like this. You could do it any height or anything, but you could do it this fat, like that, or like skinny. It's up to you, and you just keep cutting until you have all the way around. And sometimes this is a little tip you could do when you're cutting. You could fold it and then cut, so then it's the same. So yeah, I'm gonna just speed this part up. Another thing to remember is that you want to be careful when you're cutting so you don't cut some pieces in half, or when you're cutting around the edge, you want to make sure that when you open it again, you should just make it a little skinnier because sometimes it could end up super fat. So yeah. So when I was cutting this, I accidentally cut it in half, which that's fine because I could fix it. And yeah, this is, sometimes you have to remember not to get a little impatient because sometimes that's what happens, and then you try cutting fast, and yeah. So this is probably the longest process of this, and I'm just gonna go ahead and like tape it back or something. I don't know yet, but yeah. As you can see, I glued it back, and yeah. So you don't have to worry about having them perfectly straight, the petals. No, these are going to be the petals that you cut, and it doesn't have to look perfect because this is all going to be glued anyways. And yeah, so first what you're gonna want to do, you could do this with anything. So you could first choose your item that you want to put it on. Like you could do, for example, a marker like this. You could make your marker look cool so when you write, it looks like you're writing for a flower. I have tried that before, and this time I think I'm just going to do, I don't know yet actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and find what I want to put it on, and I will show more examples of what you can do with this in the end of the video. Just keep watching and I'll show you. So I have chosen to do a green paintbrush because, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do because it looks like a stem. So if you don't have like a green paintbrush, like not, it doesn't have a green tip, but just so you know. But if you want, like, you can make a pencil like this or a pen. You could have paint, so it will look. You could paint some of your stuff to make it look like a stem. Like here, I have this straw, this green straw, and you could do a straw, but I don't really know because I don't want to get it wet. And we have dolly rods, I think that's what they're called, and you could paint these to make them look like stems. And you could just make a paper stem. Like you take a piece of paper and then fold it so it looks like a stem. So I'm gonna start with my paintbrush, and I'm going to put some hot glue, not all the way because it's gonna be wrapped, and yeah. So I'm gonna do this like that. You could push it up a little more too. Just be careful when you're using hot glue so you don't burn yourself. And sometimes I'm gonna show you, well, after this I'm gonna show you more examples. So you just keep rolling this. I might speed it up a little. So yeah. Okay, so as you can see, I glued all the things around, and remember what I said in the beginning of the video, it's better to use the outside and stuff of the thing. I think I accidentally used the inside of the paper, but it still looks fine. So now, my favorite part, well, it's like one of the most satisfying parts, is that first you have to wait for it all to dry, and it's pretty dry right now, so you might just want to hold on to this, and you just slowly pull open like this, and it kind of gets a little wobbly. Sometimes you have to add a little more glue inside. And I know you're all thinking like how it doesn't really look like a flower right now. Like sometimes it looks like this, like how flowers usually come off like onto the stem, the bulb kind of piece. So I'm gonna be showing you guys that part in a few moments. So yeah. So as you can see, I pulled open all the petals of the flower. Now I'm going to do some tissue paper for the bulb that holds it on. So I'm going to take some and just cut like kind of square rectangle thing. It doesn't matter how big it is, but you want it pretty big, but not too big. So then you're going to want to fold it in half so it's more thick looking. You could do this in any color. Like you could do it in green to match the stem. And then you glue like this, and then you pull it on like this. So just wrap it around kind of, and yeah. Like this. Okay, so yeah. So it doesn't really matter how big the bulb is. I'm just going to trim it a little so I can see like part of the paintbrush stem. And you could rip it too like that, because that's sometimes a little easier. So you could just trim it to the size you want it to be, like that. And then you're gonna pinch it like this, and then put some glue in between. And then, so then like that. And then you could throw away all the excess tissue paper, and now you have a flower paintbrush. So you could use this to paint or just for decoration. I hope you enjoyed this video, and here's another example of all these flowers. We made it for Mother's Day, and everyone made a flower, and I mostly made all of them, and I just had people pick the colors they wanted to do. So I did this one with an eyeball in it, and then there's all these bright ones. See, it's really fun if you do them with neon colors too. And yeah, and this one was with some regular paper. It was like kind of like a white flower. So if you are looking for more of a plain kind of look, then you could do that. And we did some shish kebab skewers for the stems, and see, you could pull them down really skinny and pinch it if you want a better, like a longer stem. And these flowers are actually like, if you want to give someone like for their birthday or like something, you could give these flowers to someone. So and remember what I said, you could you could decorate the sides of the marker with like jewels and stuff. I mean the flower with like jewels and all that stuff to make it more realistic. And sometimes you could cut out pieces of green paper. Well, you could do other colors, but you could glue it on and you could make it look like stems, leaves, and then it'll look like it has leaves on the side. So yeah. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to ring the bell, subscribe, and leave a like for more videos. Bye.